Good evening, my ravenous rebels. Thank you for coming back to another episode of Tundra Witch Doctor in the Kitchen. We are coming up on Letha, for those of you that celebrate it. I don't necessarily celebrate Letha, but I do celebrate and enjoy the summer solstice. And for those that you do celebrate Letha, better hold on tight this year. It looks like Jupiter and Mercury will be in retrograde. We'll be in a waxing moon, and it'll be a full moon 4 days after, so it'll be a wild ride. Now for all the other disclaimers, if you're in the US and you're under 21, don't drink. If there is a different drinking age in your country, follow your guidelines. The drink we are doing tonight is called a ransom note, and we are doing that because we're doing BLT deviled eggs. So, send the ransom note to somebody who's going to eat too many deviled eggs, or somebody you don't want to eat too many deviled eggs. And I hope you enjoy. Let us please like, subscribe, hit the bell, and hit the bell for all notifications. Apparently there's like a new way that they're doing that. Apparently there's a new way that they're doing that with the bell. So we like to have all you members here. I appreciate each and every one of you. And if you're going to try one of these tonight, let me know if you change it, how you do it, or what you think of it. Okay, so since this recipe calls for bacon, I am actually just gonna use some pork belly strips I have. I'm gonna cut them up in small enough pieces to where they'll fit right about right, and this way I can actually season them the way I want them. I am a little bit excited about this. I'll bring you back when I have them in the pan and we're flavoring them. Okay, so we're back and the bacon is cooking. We're gonna go ahead and season this. Well, pork belly, bacon bites basically. And we're gonna go kind of simple on the seasoning. We're doing some salt, some pepper. Can't really have too much pepper in my opinion. I like a lot of pepper. Ooh, maybe that might be a bit too much, but we'll see. And then I'm doing just a little bit of this maple hot sauce that I got. It's from, I think, the General. It's in the shape of a little hand grenade. This thing is awesome. And then finish it up with a little bit of brown sugar. Alright, and that's the bacon part of this BLT, which is, pork belly is what we're using again. Alright, our little strips of pork belly, aka bacon, are done. We're going to go ahead and set those to the side for now and continue on and start with boiling our eggs. We have our eggs going. As you can tell, they're not quite to a boil yet. Hard-boiled eggs vary depending on where you're at, where I'm at. It's pretty close to 15 minutes, so once that gets to a boil, I'll boil them for 15 minutes, pull them out, and put them in an ice bath. Okay, we have my ice bath ready for those eggs, and the eggs are almost ready to come out. Okay, we have the eggs sitting in the ice bath. We're gonna let them just set there for a little bit. Not everyone knows why you put eggs in an ice bath. Most do, but not everyone. The whole thing is to get them to stop cooking. Okay, so I don't like using mayo. So I am actually using a mixture of cream cheese and sour cream for the deviled eggs mixture. It usually works out fairly well. You do have to warm up the cream cheese just a little to get it the right consistency. And when I say warm up, I mean let it sit out. Do not microwave it. And see, pretty close to the same. So as you can see, I already have my lettuce prepped in little pieces. Now we're just getting the tomatoes sliced just right for these. All right, and I'll see you when we're putting the mixing the deviled egg mix. Okay, now we have all our filling in our deviled egg filling, and we're just going to go ahead and assemble these. Gonna do 1 piece of pork belly per little deviled egg sandwich. And I still have leftover pork belly. So we got our tomato on there. Let's do a little bit of lettuce for each piece. Ooh, slippery suckers, just so you know, very slippery. Get your toothpicks in right away. Okay, and I'll show you when they're all finished, okay? Okay, and they're not the prettiest. They do like to slide on their sides, but let's hope they taste pretty good. Okay, and the last thing I'm making is some honey syrup because I'm out, and we need this for the ransom note. For those who haven't made it before, it's fairly easy. It's equal parts honey and water. Boil the mix and then let cool. All right, and we're gonna start with making the drink. Tonight's drink is the ransom note, like I said. I figured it was perfect for doing with deviled eggs, since that tends to make some people gassy. All right, and it calls for 2 ounces of gin. Three-quarters of an ounce honey syrup, which I showed you guys how to make earlier. Three-quarters of an ounce mead. This is the mead that we are using tonight. And then 1/4 of an ounce freshly squeezed lemon juice. Give that a good shake. Make it nice and cold. Pour it out into your glass. Okay, gonna make another one of those. We'll get these dropped off. And I'll see you back here for tasting notes.
Well, hey, we are coming to you with some tasting notes from the Tundra Witch Doctor in the kitchen. She's been so kind to bring us over another tasty treat and a cocktail. I started with a cocktail this time, which is called a ransom note. Now, the ransom note is a classic cocktail, if you didn't know that, back from the Prohibition era, and it's made with gin, and actually ransom gin was a big thing back then. It's called ransom gin. Anyway, ransom gin and mead and honey, and it makes up a pretty good little cocktail. A little on the sweeter side. If you like a sweeter side cocktail, might want to try a ransom note. That's pretty good. It should be served in a chilled martini glass, but we ain't got one. How do I know? I googled it. So anyway, she also brought, that's pretty good. She also brought over some BLT deviled eggs. Now these I can't wait to try. Look at these things. Look, I'm gonna take this apart. We just love deviled eggs, but you put bacon on anything? Look at that. BLT, bacon, lettuce, I guess it's bacon, lettuce, tomato in a deviled egg. Look at, I gotta get the bacon on this side. We're gonna try it all. Try it all together the way she intended it to be. Look at that. It's not gonna be pretty. That's very good. I like deviled eggs. I like BLT. Bacon on anything is good. That's mighty tasty though. Never thought of that, putting them all together. BLT deviled eggs. Very good. I want you guys to see that again. She did a couple of them. Take them apart. Looks like your basic deviled egg. And you got some little cherry tomatoes, and of course the bacon and lettuce in there. Of course, I'm just telling you what it looks like. If you click that button down there, I'm sure she's got the recipe on there. And don't forget to subscribe. Doesn't cost you nothing. Just click that thing down there, subscribe to her channel. It really helps her out. Thank you much for stopping by the Tundra Witch Doctor in the Kitchen here at Cabin Fever, Alaska.
All right, and we're back for tasting notes. So we have these lovely BLT deviled eggs. We'll give those a try. It's not bad. I like it. I would caution if you take these for a picnic, because it would get rather messy. Excuse the dog in the background. She's just moody today. So, ransom note. That's our drink. The mead that we used has raspberry, cinnamon, and lemon type of texture or flavor to it. So we'll see how that turns out. I like that. I like that a lot. That is a good picnic drink. Oh, yes. So sorry Jeff couldn't join us this time. He is on the road. And this, as you can tell, is not something you would really pack to take on the road. But thank you for joining us. We appreciate you, and we'll see you on the next one.